Picture this: cobblestone streets, gaslit alleys, and the eternal mist shrouding the city of Paris, a city that feels alive, even at night. But what if I told you that Paris's nights have a secret history, whispered in shadows and flickering across cinema screens? I'm talking about Parisian vampires, not just the ones with fangs and velvet capes, but the real legends, and the ways they've sunk their teeth into film and folklore. Let's start in the 18th century. Long before Dracula ever set foot in Europe, Paris simmered with vampire rumors. After the notorious affair of the vampires in the 1700s, newspapers ran wild with stories of blood-drinking revenants stalking cemeteries like Père Lachaise. Parisians locked windows, clutched garlic, and whispered of the dead who refused to stay buried. Real or not, these tales made Paris the unofficial vampire capital of Europe. But the city wasn't just haunted by folklore. Paris was about to make vampires immortal in a different way. Enter the age of film. The world's very first vampire movie, it was filmed in Paris. Le Manoir du Diable from 1896 wasn't your Twilight-style romance. It was a spooky silent short where bats morphed into vampires right before viewers' eyes. And yes, it was shot in a Parisian studio. Over the decades, Paris became the backdrop for films that changed how we see vampires: seductive, tragic, utterly hypnotic. Take Les Vampires, a 1915 French serial. It's not about supernatural vampires, but a secret Parisian crime gang called the Vampires. Their black capes and moonlit crimes blurred the lines between monster and human, inspiring a century of Gothic style. And then there's Interview with the Vampire. Yep, even Anne Rice's bloodsuckers couldn't resist the lure of Paris, setting some of the story's most chilling scenes right here. But why Paris? Maybe it's the city's obsession with beauty and death, or the catacombs sprawling beneath our feet, filled with bones and secrets. Maybe it's the romance of a midnight walk along the Seine, where the past feels just a heartbeat away. Or maybe Paris is simply a city built for stories, where every shadow might hide something immortal. So next time you watch a vampire movie set in Paris, or stroll through the Marais at dusk, remember, these aren't just made-up monsters. They're echoes of real fears, real legends, and a city that never quite lets go of its ghosts. Whether you believe or not, Parisian vampires will always be waiting for their next close-up, or maybe just their next midnight admirer. Until then, keep your garlic handy and your imagination wide open. Thanks for joining me on this dark little detour. If you loved uncovering the secret history of Parisian vampires, hit that like button and I'll see you in the next shadowy chapter.